This is question number 17 on the June 2014 non-calculator paper. So looking at question 1 says write down the value of 10 to the power of 0. So we're just going to ask to be writing down that. Now this is a maths fact that you should know. Any number to the power of 0 is 1. So that's pretty straightforward. No real workings out. But you need to know the maths fact that any number to the power of 0 is 1. Going on to part B, write down the value of 10 to the minus 2. So again, another write down, and this is something that you should know. 10 to the minus 2 is the same as, the minus sign means 1 over, and it's 10 to the 2. So that's what I've used, or the minus sign means it's going to be 1 over, it's going to be a reciprocal term. I need to work out 10 squared, which you should know is 10 times 10, which is 100. And that's my answer, 1 over 100. Okay, so a pretty straightforward question there. That brings us to part C. Now in part C, it says write these numbers in order of size. Start with the smallest number. So I'll need to put the smallest one first and then work my way up to the largest. Now each of these numbers, I'm going to try to simplify or write them as an ordinary number. Now, this one here is already written as an ordinary number, 0.00273. I'm going to try to write all the others as normal numbers and then try to work out which is the smallest and all the way up to the largest. So this one here, 10 to the 3 means 1,000. So I'm going to do 2.73 times 1,000. Which is 27300. So I'm going to move the decimal place 1, 2, 3 to the right. So actually one extra 0 there. So that's 2730. Okay, be careful with it. Take your time. But this one here, the 10 to the minus 3 means I'm going to move the decimal point 3 places to the left. So I'm going to jump it 1, 2, 3 to the left. This case here went 1, 2, 3 to the right. So 3 to the left because it's 10 to the minus 3. Decimal point lands there. Fill that gap with a 0. So what I'm going to do is write 0.0273. And if I put my 0 there, that's 0.0273. Let's just check it. 1, 2, 3. That's fine. 10 squared stands for 100. So I'm going to times 273 by 100, and that's going to give me 27300. Again, those you should know. You should be pretty familiar with each of those things. All right, looking at these numbers, this is 2,730. This is 0.0273. This is 27,300. And this is 0.00273. We need to identify the smallest number. This is the smallest. This one here is the next largest, 2,030, and this is 27,300. So this is the next largest, and this is the largest overall. So in the answer space, I'm going to write the original numbers in order of size. So the smallest, 0.00273. If I move this forward a bit. Okay, so that's the smallest. The next smallest is going to be 2.73 times 10 to the 3. No. Next smallest is this one, 27.3 times 10 to the minus 3. The next one, 2.73 times 10 to the 3. And the largest is this one, which I'm labeled number 4, 273 times 10 squared. Okay, now that's pretty straightforward, right? Don't make any careless mistakes. Be mindful about what you're doing. Take your time and make sure you get all 4 marks in a question like this.